Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Dirty Little Secrets Club. We are your hosts.
I am Dayna Pereira.
And this is Brimstone and Day. I mean, we just spoke for like an hour and change
I know,
before we
had
even
a
got
great
on.
catch-up session today.
It was good. We normally don't have any time for nothing. But I'm so glad we could catch up a little bit. That's always a positive. And some ideas flowing. That's always good.
We are very creative today.
Very creative. We had some good ideas. I hope you wrote some of that down because we're not going to remember it by tomorrow.
I know. Our brains are mush.
What do you call it? Yeah, crazy. I literally have been nonstop. I did these really fun events this past week. That I just to shout out one of the places I did a signing, this place called Weirdo Wonderland, and it was so cool. It was like this little monster shop, really cool, because I was signing in Connecticut at Warren Paranormal Con, and what do you call it? And so I was like, well, I'm there on Saturday. I'm already coming in on Friday, to stay over. I might as well do, whatever I can do. So I went from one, and then I went to the Warren Con. I did that on Saturday, and that was like all the paranormal stuff, the ooky spooky stuff.
Fun.
And it was just like so perfect for October, for Halloween. And, Halloween is Brimstone month. And, it was cool,
and
man.
then you found the time to send me an article about an influencer's yeast to brew beer.
I was going to get to that, but I'm glad you did. And I'm glad you actually looked at it, because I know that you, what do you call it? That you don't always look at all the stuff that I send. So I've been pulling back on it. So this way I didn't inundate you. So, but yes. So did you read the article?
I read that they think it's going to sell like hotcakes, but I can tell you right now that if somebody told me that they used a woman's yeast from her vagina to brew some burskies, I'm saying no thank you. I'm saying no thank you.
But you got to remember who their market is. They're marketing to these to these incels, you know what I mean? And like they'll buy it because that's the closest to a woman's vagina they're going to get. And here's the thing.
They will.
They will, and they're going to drink it. They're going to drink it. Watch. It's not going to just be, listen, remember when I forgot what was her name? Is it Delphine or something like that? I forgot her name, but the one who she was selling bathwater.
But
Bella Delphine, maybe
girl that was selling farts in a jar, and people were buying it.
And people were buying it. Like, I don't get it, but it is what it is. But so that's definitely a market for that. But here's the thing: is that one, like a clean woman who is not, and I don't even want to say clean because you can get a yeast infection with
while you're clean,
while you're clean.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? But a woman doesn't walk around with yeast in her vagina, and it's only when she's got an infection.
She's sick, if her vagina is ill.
Exactly. So what they're doing is they're taking the stuff from like the pap smear, and they're taking the lactic acid, I guess, and they're in the you know what I'm talking about, the laboratory.
The hops? Oh, I'm like
in the laboratory. The laboratory. So they're taking it, and then they're yeasting that up. They're using that to create the yeast, and then they're taking the yeast and they're duplicating that inside the lab, and then they're using that yeast to then go and brew the beer.
Oh, good. So the influencer is only itchy one time. She doesn't have to keep getting itchy.
No. But here's the thing. It's like, so I don't know what, it's just kind of, I don't know. It boggles my mind. It's like, and I said this when we spoke about it on I did it with the show with Alex, the Foxy Fox show that we do.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? I said, look, I like to eat pussy, but I'm not gonna do it like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, okay, so riddle me this. If
okay,
you drink a beer
right.
that has been infused with another woman's yeast,
Is that is
is
that
it
cheating?
cheating?
um, I don't know. I guess kind of maybe, but I don't know. If you knew about it, I guess if you're like, oh, she's hot, I want to lick her yeast. You know what I mean? Like, you want a little cheese, you want a little extra cheese on that pie. You know what I mean? Like, oh
Yeah.
god, shit probably tastes like Fritos. I don't know.
Oh my God. Well,
Like,
I'll tell you right now,
ah,
the internet was a buzz with some really interesting headlines because my sister sent me one of a guy that was eating out an asshole and the girl farted, but
I
she
told you that
actually
story.
sharded. Well, hold on. But she had peanuts and he was allergic to peanuts and he ended up in the ER with like
Oh
this
my god,
huge swollen face.
that's even better than my story. Oh my god, because I told you about the girl that they called residue,
Yes,
right?
yes, you
This it's
did.
like that's like the same thing except for
The
the
added
peanuts. Oh my god.
oh my God. And then the message she attached to it was, well, that was bad luck.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god.
It cracked
That's
me up.
crazy sex stories. That's what we should be doing. That's
I
another show.
know.
There we
I
go. We have too
know.
many show
We have
ideas.
so many ideas.
Crazy sex stories. Can you I like no, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna and like why would you fart if you're getting eaten out? Like
Well,
hold that
I don't
shit in
think that she
or
could
hop the
hold
fuck
it.
off.
I mean,
Hop
it,
off.
it that would have been what she should have done. But maybe, I mean, you know what? I don't want to speak for her. I don't know what happened there. It all feels disrespectful.
If you're 69ing with somebody and I'm assuming the girl's on top because the girl's usually tinier, you know what I mean, or what I mean, that's usually how the mechanics will work. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, if that's what's going on, you get a feeling down below, you just you tip the fuck off that wiener and go run to the bathroom.
See,
You
and
know
I
what I'm
wonder
saying?
too, like if they were life partners, like if they were in a relationship together or if this was a one night stand, because I would think that if your significant other had a peanut allergy, that you wouldn't be downing a Snickers and then kissing them, you know?
Doubting a Snickers and then kissing them.
Yeah, like I hope that you wouldn't do that if your partner had a peanut allergy, but hey, maybe she was trying to kill him. Who knows?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know. That's
Good
just the
times.
whole thing's a whole. I mean, that's just yeah.
The
How do you
headlines
do
this
that?
week were something else, I'll tell you.
Did you hear anything else? Like, is that the only one?
No, no, those were the two, at least the ones that were interesting enough for our show. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it
Oh
was
my
phew,
god,
yeah.
that's awful. It's off. How I don't know. Listen, I know. Everybody I'm sure has had at least one type of situation where you're going at it and you're in the mood. Yeah, this is feeling good, and then you get that little upset feeling down below. You know
You're
what I
like,
mean?
row.
Like, what do you do? Okay, well, if you're getting that feeling, you know what I'm saying, and it's not going away, you're gonna are you really gonna put your partner's your partner in danger? You know what I
You
mean?
should
And
halt before they get a serious case of pink eye or need an EpiPen.
right? I mean, I don't know. I call me old
Call
fashioned.
me old fashioned, but
Call me old fashioned, but yeah, man. That's like wild, man. That's wild. Why would you shat on someone's face or
yeah,
forget about shitting on them? Like, and some people are into that stuff. You know what I mean?
that's
Maybe
true.
that's
It's
maybe
called
maybe
scat play.
maybe that was part of that kink. But see, you've learned something new on this
I've
show. There we
learned
go.
things all the time on this show.
But like farting in someone's face when they're buried into your freaking vag or sucking on your thing. You know what I mean?
You
Like, if you're sucking on my business and I'm going, oh my God, I have this feeling.
There she blows.
I want to tell you to get up, and I'm running into the other room.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I'm not gonna to continue on this one because this is a never ending. I can talk about this for like hours. Anyway, shall we get started on this show?
I think we should. We have plenty of people that have dirty little secrets writing in. And our first one of the day says, I found porn on my dad's laptop while trying to teach my mom how to use the laptop. She, yeah, whoopsie. She tried to bend in and see what was going on. And I just said, oh, dad's watching cooking videos again. That beef Wellington must be really good.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
And then I deleted all the history. I'm not sure which is worse, being privy to the kind of porn my dad likes or having to lie to my precious mom about it.
Oof. All right. So, one, is this a male or a female? I would love to know if this is a male or a female.
I would love to know that too. I don't know. I feel like maybe a female might not want to be privy to the kind of porn their dad watches.
Neither does a male.
Okay.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that I knew where my dad's porn stash was when I was a kid.
See?
And but again, I mean, I wouldn't want to necessarily be sitting and finding what he's, his, you know what I mean? Like,
my biggest takeaway from this is that her, him, whoever it is, decided to go cooking video.
Yeah. Oh, it's a beef Wellington.
That beef Wellington is so good.
It's so delicious. Oh, it's so delicious. Oh, and the sound wasn't on. She didn't hear it go. Oh my God. It must have been orgasmic. It must have been an orgasmic.
Oral gasmic beef Wellington.
So good. It was so wet. It's so juicy. Oh my God. Do you hear how they're screaming for it? Oh my God.
They love it. They can't get enough of it. Oh God. Oh God.
It's so. Did you hear? She said it's so big.
I want to see beef Wellington she's ever had.
What do you think that costs? I don't know. What do you think? It might be expensive. I don't know. Did they do it at home? Was it a restaurant? Please tell me.
Oh my gosh. I mean, quick thinking though. Way to go. If your mom bought it, then I guess like bravo.
What if the mom was like playing it off that she didn't know what was going on, but technically it was something that her and the husband were watching.
She's maybe the one two of them that liked the big beef Wellington.
Well, maybe the two of them were like watching together.
Oh, maybe.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe you're not keeping any secret for your mom's sake. Maybe you're saving yourself from picturing your mom and dad watching that porn and getting it on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Listen, man, it's possible. I will never forget. I walked in and my father, when they moved to Florida, they'd been there for a couple of years or whatever, however long it was. I don't remember how long ago this was, but my younger brother was I guess closer to 20 if he wasn't in his 20s already. And it was him, myself, and my stepsister. And we had gone out together and we came back. And he went in like it was no problem, and just went and swung my parents' door open, my father and my stepmother's door, and apparently they were going at it. And he's like, "Oh my God!" They're like, "Shut the door!" And he came out like, and my sister and I were hysterical laughing, like,
"Oh my God."
You saw it. It was funny. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, everybody have, what I don't like to think about is that there are people in their 70s, 80s, they're still doing it.
Hell yeah. That's what I want to do.
Doing it.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to walk in on it. I do want to high five them though.
I want to high five them. I don't want to walk in on it, but I do want to high five them.
I don't want to see it. But yeah, you get some.
Don't want to see it, but you want to be it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. I don't know, man. Listen,
keep that blood pumping. Keep your heart young.
I all I know is that I know how to operate a lock on the door. That's it.
That
You
is a
go
fair point.
click and it's
Hmm.
locked. And then there should be no reason that somebody's walking on in. You
No
know what I mean?
traumatizing of any person out there.
Ugh. Oh, fuck that. I traumatize the kids all the time. Like I forgot we were talking about something, and then all the kids were around. So Samantha was on the phone, Dylan came in, Haley was there, and they were talking about some shit, and I forgot what it was. And and Haley made somebody made a comment, maybe it was Samantha, and then Haley made a comment, and I looked at her, I go, how the hell do you think you got here? I
Oh,
said, yeah. I said, Mom and I were practicing last night, and then she goes like,
oh
and then Dylan was like, oh, I didn't need to hear that. Samantha's like, oh, I was like, well, you want to know? All right, well,
my
here we
God.
go.
Dude, you just triggered this for me this morning. I was on Facebook. I scrolled through, and one of my friends who has children, she has 4 children already.
Okay.
But she posted that her husband was good at many things and pulling out ain't one of them, and announced that she was pregnant again.
Wow. Mm,
And I was
my
like, I guess when
goodness.
you're on your 5th child that, together, because he has kids too that are not hers, but her 5th child, then yeah, I guess that's the way you do it. My husband's great at a lot of things, but pulling out ain't one of them.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Um moving along. I think we're that was a good
ready.
good ad. Good ads, good ad. So the next writer says, I started a garage band every Tuesday with some of my rowdiest friends simply because I hate my neighbor. We that's fucked up. We have a few beers and bang away on our instruments and take turns scream singing into the mic. And at 9:59 p.m. we stop. We have a great time knowing that he is annoyed for most of his Tuesdays. He deserves it. He's a jackass. Wow. Wow. That's funny.
I don't know who you are, but I applaud you. I wish that I could hear you scream sing into your microphone. And I love that you cut it off right before he can call the cops.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Again, this goes right into your
My kink
line
of
of
petty
yes,
revenge.
petty revenge. You have this thing about petty revenge that is just like no other.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah,
It makes me
yeah,
so
yeah,
happy.
yeah. That is right up your alley right there.
But I don't know what the neighbor did though. Like I don't know how much of a jackass this guy actually is. So I mean, I wish I had a story to kind of tell me what a jackass he was. So right back in. But
Yeah.
I do love that you're like, I hate my neighbor and this is the way I get back at him.
It's messed up. It's just foul. It's foul. That's it. Like I get it, but like, it's a garage band. So everything's in the garage and it's
Uh-huh.
loud. It's loud.
Oh
So I
yeah.
used to when I was playing and I was the drummer, so it was always easier for people to come to my house. And in the basement we'd play and it was not soundproof down there. So
Yeah.
you heard it clear as day upstairs, outside. You know what I mean? It was
Ugh.
it was loud, and we played a lot of like heavy music, like
Mm-hmm.
so.
Were you
So
scream singing?
um, I wasn't, but the singer was singing, but it wasn't necessarily scream singing, but it was a lot of growling and stuff like that. Hardcore stuff.
Oh yes.
Like so.
Growling.
So yeah, my poor mom. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, it was loud. So I can imagine if you're in the garage and it echoes in there, and then that's usually they'll keep the door open if they're doing that stuff because they're
Yeah.
trying to have people see and hear that. But here's the thing, and here's where you're kind of a little bit of a dick guy. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a guy. What do you call it? I'm assuming uh don't only have one neighbor. So you're punishing all the
Yeah.
neighbors.
I
All the
was I was
neighbors.
just thinking that too. Like, what about the other neighbors?
That's a little
Like,
bit of a dick move, bruh. A
unless the
little bit of a
other
dick
neighbors
move.
are in the garage band,
That
then
would be that would be freaking hilarious.
yeah.
I would be fudging laughing my ass off if like it's a cul-de-sac and every single one of the people are all neighbors and they're all in the band except for the one person who's the
Uh-huh.
asshole that you don't
Yeah.
like.
Yep.
That that would be a different animal.
That's our story. That's what we're going with.
That's what we're
So
going with. That's what I'm in. I'm in. That's what we're going with. All right.
that
You want to
would
read
be
the next one?
hilarious. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll read the
Uh-oh.
next one.
You sure you want me to do it?
No. No,
Want to
it's
switch
worse
them?
for you.
Ouch.
Okay. So
Oh,
this one says,
oh no.
after hearing, now I will preface this by saying I had to do a Google search after reading this one because I had no idea what this was.
Oh no. Oh,
After
ow.
hearing about sounding on several feeds on Reddit, I thought I'd give it a try. So I
Oh.
bought the penis dilator, and the first time I used it, I cried from pain. I don't think I'm cut out for it.
I'm not cut. I no, no.
So
You know what a dilator is? What you use for
they
a woman when
they
the woman is dilating.
no. So sounding is they have like a whole thing. Remember the guy that used pretzel rods to stick up his urethra?
Okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Really?
Sounding is that kink, except they use like stainless steel and they have a dilator, which it like you stick into. Yes, I'm telling you, you can buy it on
No,
Amazon.
I don't want to.
I
No,
know.
Dana, why? Why would you allow this one through?
Because we need to acknowledge everybody's kinks. And because this one turned my stomach, I thought I had to share it.
You fucking hate me. I thought you loved me. You hate me.
It was a great callback to the guy with the pretzel rods too. Like,
Yeah, the
hey,
pretzel rods.
his
Who the
kink has a name.
who
It's
in the
called sounding.
who in the fudging hell sticks pretzel rods up their freaking wiener hole?
Well, who puts a
Why?
dilator up their
Why?
wiener hole too? It's so dangerous.
Why? No.
Why?
No. Oh my god. All right, now I gotta sip something because I'm like
Yeah. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it can legit lead to problems. So
I'm,
don't recommend sounding. Also, is it called sounding because you scream whenever it happens?
I'm so
You-
proclaimed.
Yeah.
Ill. Ill.
Ella.
Oh my god.
Ella.
Oh god. Anyway, all right, let's move on. I can't with this one.
Well, listen, Brim, I know that you can't with it, but if they have them on Amazon, that means that there is a lot of people out there that do this thing.
That hurt my penis, you talking about it. That
It hurt
like
my penis, and he's like 40 miles away at work.
that hurt my penis. Don't lie, Danny. You have your own penis. You are the dick of the family.
Oh,
Let's be
true.
honest.
That's
Let's
true.
be honest. My dick hurts. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
that
get it.
tracks.
I get it. All right, we're moving on because I can't
All
with
right.
that one. Like the pretzel rods were bad enough. The callback to the pretzel rods, just
Yeah.
that was it for me. That was it for
Mhm.
me. You know, didn't we get somebody that also put like something else in there, like the stainless steel, like little cleaner
No, we
things?
told him that he should do stainless steel instead of pretzel rods because we were like,
The
what if it
pretzel
like
rods would break.
gets soggy or breaks or you
Oh,
get like
oh,
salt stuck in there? Like it's just a terrible idea.
oh! Why did I close my eyes? I should have taken my headphones off.
You just throw them across the room.
Crack. Oh my god. Okay, the next one says,
Uh,
"Oofa, the freaking hell off that one." I, you're the fucking devil, Dana.
I know.
The
I know. At
devil
least I
with the
didn't make
nice
you
smile.
read it.
There you go. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Very much. Son of a bitch. All right. The next one says, I scheduled 2 vacations this year, one over Thanksgiving and one over Christmas. After last year's holiday drama with my shitty family, my sister was fucking my brother-in-law and got caught. I'll be taking the family to the beach instead. If it goes well, we may never do another family holiday again. Ouch. Your sister was fucking your brother-in-law. Wow. How does that work? So sister
Uh-huh.
and brother-in-law. So
So the sister probably had a sister who was married to a guy that was she was fucking.
Wait. No. So hold on. So the woman who wrote this was
I don't know if it's
married.
a girl or a boy writing this, but
Okay, so he or she who married this, who wrote this, I guess could also would technically be married, and then to either his and it's either his wife or her husband's brother. That would make him the brother-in-law, right?
or because you also have a brother-in-law, like if your sister marries a dude, that's your brother-in-law.
Right.
So if the
So
other
it could,
sister, say you have two sisters, the other sister is fucking her sister's husband. That's
yeah.
she's
So
fucking the brother-in-law.
we don't know because it could be any of these
There's so many
situations.
dynamics here.
I'm being very animated right now.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
the penises that are flying all over that family tree?
If they're that small, I feel bad for them. That being said, yeah, ouch. Okay. That's interesting. And they got caught. Like,
Did they get caught at Thanksgiving? I'm just curious. Was this like something that they got caught at the family gathering?
that's what it looks like.
Or
That's what it looks
huh.
like. The holiday drama.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. Maybe she went to get the gift, and he was giving her a gift and she realized it was a dick in a box. You know what I'm saying? And then, instead of putting it away, she was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna play with that dick in the box." You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
gosh. Yeah. Oh
First,
man.
you got a hole in the box. Next, you stick your dick in that box, right? Yeah. Danielle's laughing and
That
singing the song right now, I'm sure.
good.
Yeah.
That would make for a very interesting holiday get together. And I wouldn't show up for those either. So is the
But
secret
the dick in a box, that's gonna make it interesting? Or the
no,
fact
no,
that they would
no,
all this naughty shit was going
all
on.
the naughty shit, the drama, the sister fucking the brother-in-law. I'm like, is the secret that the sister was fucking the brother-in-law, or is the secret that you're going away? Does your family not know you're going away for the holidays? Are you just like ghosting them for Thanksgiving and
That's what it looks
Christmas?
like. So it looks like,
Ooh.
oh, I can't come. I didn't want to make that voice. I mean, not the voice, but the
The
movements.
movement.
Let me take that back. You know what I mean? There you go. There we go. Without the hand movements, those
Yes.
gestures did not look
Well, did you
appropriate.
see the meme on whatever social media platform? It's Invisible Dixon or season. It's Invisible Dick season, and it's a picture of all the women going with a hand. Invisible Dick season.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Take your ass to the beach. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Christmas in, Honolulu or wherever you're going. I wouldn't want to be around that drama either.
Speaking about beach, they shut down the beach over by you that we went to, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, I sent Danielle the article. So what they did, so there is a beach near us in La Jolla. It's called the Children's Pool, I believe. And it's where all the seals are. But because all of the people are trying to get down on the seals and stuff like that, they were really making it a problem. And so they closed it down so only the seals can be down there. No people can. So I wanted to make sure that Danielle knew, like, she was one of the last bunch of people that got to stand in that water with the seals all running around because they closed it down indefinitely here in San Diego.
So it's not
So,
coming. So they're not. You can't go down there anymore.
no,
Wow, the people that went swimming there are probably gonna be so pissed because a lot
probably,
of
but they're
people
going to have to get
were
over it.
swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were going swimming there. But the seals, the thing is that they weren't even bothering anybody, but everybody had to go up and irritate them.
That's the whole thing, is that people were just being dumbasses with the seals. Like, if you're just like down there like we were, and we were just kind of hanging out and we were enjoying the scenery, that's one thing. But people were being aggressive with the seals. They were going up to them. I mean, just doing all the dumbass things that you shouldn't be doing with wild animals. And so, yeah, they closed it down.
Wow, that's insane. It's
Hmm.
insane, and it's sad because it was such a nice experience. You know
I
what I mean?
know. I know. Yeah.
I'm glad that we had the opportunity to go down there and do it, but like it was
Hmm.
just like really a couple weeks after we had been there.
Yep.
It's just wild,
I
wild.
know.
And even when we were there, I was like, that's a little weird that they let people do that.
I
And I
know.
gotta,
Well, they closed it down for a little bit during, I want to say, mating season or something.
oh yeah,
And then they opened it back up, and then people were dumbasses again. So they were like, nah, screw you guys. This is why we can't have nice things. And they closed it down again.
right. And honest, and it's been like that for years too, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow. Anyway, that's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyways, I guess that's about all the time we have.
We did it. Another episode done.
This was a fun one. I like this
I
one.
like this one too.
All of our episodes are fun. This one was really fun. I like this
We're
one.
so good at this, damn it.
It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. We're two fucked up people, I guess, because we're really good at this one. Anyway, guys, we appreciate you. We thank you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week, hanging out with Day and I. What do you call it? We appreciate you sending in your dirty little secrets. Keep them coming. We will absolutely get through them and get to them. Give us as much information as you possibly can. So this way, you know, we can get more on each of the stories. If you are involved in any of the stories that we say, hey, give us more information, send it in. We
Give
will
more
absolutely come back.
information.
Right?
Yeah.
We will absolutely come back to it. You know, it's definitely something we like to do.
Yeah.
You know, and again, make sure you hit us up on all the social media. And Danny, you want to let them know the first and only rule of Dirty Little Secrets Club?
I would love to, guys. The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everybody about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you again. And we will see you again, God willing, next week.
Follow me. Promised land. You think we want something from you? You got another thing coming.